Ooh, yes sir, welcome to Man Domain, the place where we work in your body and mind to become better man. Today, first body workout here in Man Domain. We're gonna be training the body and the mind with burpees. What the fuck, I'm watching myself, so we're watching the camera. So we're going to train ourselves with burpees, Navy SEAL burpees to be exact. So 3 push-ups, and then we're going to be doing 3 squats, so a total of 50 times. So that's 150 push-ups, 150 squats, and that's how we're going to be doing it today. But first of everything, body reveal, because of course nobody has seen my body. I haven't trained for like a month and something. I just moved in, I was getting things sorted out, but now it's time to fucking come back and attack, working on my body and working on our body. I want you to follow this routine if you can to the end. If not, just go as long as you can. We will be repeating this multiple times and adding more repetitions, and maybe change the type of burpee that we're doing and all that stuff. So let's get this started. First, body reveal. So this is my body right now. From the front, stay a little bit back. This is from the front, of course. So it looks right now. You can see there's no definition, there's not that much muscle. There's a lot of things that we have to work on. Okay, like if I hit this post, you can see there's a lot of things that we have to work on. So this is me from the side. Then from the back. Okay, I don't know how to pose, so please take it easy on me. From the other side. Then from the front, I didn't also know how to put the fucking camera to do this workout, so I just put it like that. So, didn't even hit on my muscle, but it doesn't matter. Warrior time, let's start. If you don't know how to make Navy SEAL burpee, I'm gonna show you right away how to make one. So, I can fucking see. Need to see if I'm within the frame of the camera. Throw this away. Okay. So it will be push up with your knee up, okay? Push up. The other knee, then you come back to being on your 2 legs, and then we're going to hit 3 squats. I want you to hit them deep. I want you to go all the way. That's what we're going to do here. And we're going to repeat that 50 times. Well, like you see, the 3 push-ups plus the 3 squats is 1 repetition. And we're going to repeat 50 repetitions, 150 push-ups, 150 squats. I'm already tired, holy shit, I have been smoking. My loose sucks. My body is definitely not the same it was before. But we're going to complete this. And meanwhile, I'm going to be talking about whatever comes to my mind. So if you want to work out the same time I'm doing it, let's go. It's now the time. So, I don't know, I started doing burpees because, let's go for number 1. 1, 2, squats. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. Started with burpees because I wanted to train my body, my mind, and my body too. And the fact is that burpees, because it requires you to do push-ups, and also if you include the squats, it's not an exercise that is like lifting weights, you know, because lifting weights, if you go too far, it's easy to injure yourself. But with the squats and push-ups, you can do way more. So at one point, it becomes like, if you're training the mind, Because the only thing that is stopping you, that's 4 repetitions, that's stopping you from doing more, is your own mind. It's what you think. You think your muscles cannot do more repetitions, then you won't be able to do more repetitions. 5. So you have to learn to tell yourself that everything is going to be right, even when everything is hurting. If you go to my Instagram page, which I don't use anymore, okay, the 7, you will see that I have one video where I made 400 burpees. And I cannot do 400 push-ups. So I was wondering, well, before I recorded the video, I was not able, that's 8, to do 400 push-ups. So I was wondering how the hell I was going to do 400 burpees. So, as I was working towards the end, so I was around like 200. 200 is a number that I feel comfortable with when it comes to doing burpees. I had to work a lot on my mind when I was around 200, right? So you have to start. I'm making a dot in a piece of paper just to know that I finished one set. So we have finished 10 repetitions. So you have to, I started to work on my mind, right? And as I started to go to that inner dialogue, you have to find a reason that might be strong enough for you to keep pushing, right? So for me, that reason became the camera that was in front of me. The fact that I was recording. So if I fail my expectation of completing the workout, my failure will be recorded. And I will have uploaded it anyway. There's a video where I fell. I think I failed to do 100. It was 50 Navy SEALs plus 50 pull-ups, and I failed one time. Then attempted it another time. I don't remember how much I've been doing. I think it was 2. This is the 3rd one. And as I attempted it the 2nd time, I was thinking that it was important for me, that's true, that I uploaded my failure, because that's what makes me human. Not all the things go perfect everywhere, every day. But even if things don't go our way, we must not surrender. That's 4. We must keep going. We must keep pushing. We must keep working. So for me, doing burpees allows me to set a standard for myself, to always look for more. That's 5. Because like I was saying before, we think we have a limit. And if we go to the gym, if we lift weight, and we try to push that limit, you can have you can injure yourself quite easily. But if you lift your own weight, the 6 with calisthenics, our body is more used to that. So it means that we can go a little bit further. The 7. If we go a little bit further each time, we're going to understand what David Goggins was trying to say in his book. Oh, and I'm glad I say his name right now, because even though his book changed my life, I haven't spoken about him in any of my videos. That's it. So I don't think that I will find a better opportunity than this one. Because when I first arrived here in Italy, I think it was a year in of being here, or a little bit more, a little bit less. I don't remember exactly. That's 9. I wanted to do a marathon. I wanted to do the Venice Marathon. Oh, it's hard to talk and do burpees, but I can do it. It is possible. And I will repeat number 9 because I don't know if I skip a number. So this is 9. But there was like less than 2 months for that marathon, you know. And I already had David Goggins' book, and I knew how amazing his story was. So even though it is not super healthy to overtrain yourself in so little time, I was not a runner. That's number 10. I was not a runner at the moment, so I had to start from 0 to build my cardio in less than 2 months. I think it was like 47 days since I started to build my cardio to complete a 42-kilometer marathon. It was extremely hard challenge, but I decided to make it because of his story, because of how much it inspired me. I decided that I could also, what's going on? Push. I decided that I could also be superhuman if I wanted to, because that's the way I saw him at that moment. So I overtrained myself. I overtrained a lot. I ran so much. Right now I don't remember the exact numbers, but I constantly had knee pain. I had cramps. I was all fucked up. At the end, I went to the motherfucking race with 180 kilometers in 47 days of practice. The furthest I went was like, that's 2. The furthest I went was like 30 kilometers, which I almost died in those 30 kilometers. But at the end, I present myself at the race day. Nobody in my family believed that I could make it. So one of my sisters went to work just like any other day. The other one went to the beach. And I went to that fucking race alone, as I always do. I always do my battles alone, at least for now, until I find the group of men that I'm looking for, which I know I will find. Okay, that was 3, now we're going to the 4th. Two, 3, that's number 4. So I started running that race. 21 kilometers was fine. I knew I could do 30, but at 30 kilometers there was this fucking bridge called Ponte de la Libertad, which means the Bridge of Freedom. This motherfucking Bridge of Freedom is the bridge that connects Venice, the island, with mainland. It's like 3 kilometers long, I don't remember the exact measurement. But the sun will hit you right in the face. Right in the motherfucking face. I was already tired. I stopped at 30 kilometers to get a massage. There were some guys that would do massage on your legs if you were too tired. I stopped for 3 minutes, did a massage and kept going. That's 5. No, that's 6. I'm sorry. But the fact is that in this bridge, everybody was quitting. There were like 3 fucking ambulances on the way. That's 6. Was that 6? Yes, it's 6. I don't care if I do more. So there were these 3 fucking ambulances, and you could see people literally dying inside those ambulances, right? People that maybe thought they could do it, but surrendered to the pain. And so I was walking that bridge, I was wondering, should I quit too? Should I quit too, or should I keep going? Then I remembered that in my number, my racing number, the 7, I didn't fill the back part of the number. So I didn't have the phone number of my sister, the phone number of anybody to call them. I barely knew how to get to my house because I was still trying to understand how to move here in Italy. So I was like, quitting makes no sense in here, because I will just get into a lot of more trouble. So I decided to walk the entire bridge. No pressure, stop running, just walk it. I walked the entire bridge. Maybe I'll lose like half an hour to 45 minutes just walking the motherfucking bridge. But I finished walking this motherfucking bridge with the sun and everything. I get back to jogging again. My body was completely destroyed. My knees were hurting, my feet were hurting, my entire body was hurting. But there was 8, and we're going to the 9. But I decided that I was going to push, because I knew David Goggins' story. I knew the things that he went through. So it was like, what the fuck, this is not even a fucking hell week. This is easier than a hell week. I only have to run. So it means I can push way more. That's 9. we went to the 10. So you run, slowly, jogging. But I run until the end. And I complete this fucking marathon while raising my hand. And by coincidence, as I was arriving to Venice, as I was in the Ponte de la Libertad, my sister was going back to work, so she was in a bus and she saw me running. That's 3 sets, guys. 2 more sets to go. She saw me running. And she called my nephew and told him to wait for me at the end because I was completing the marathon. I arrived to Venice. So at the end, my nephew got a good recording of me raising my hand and getting to the end of the marathon, right? By the way, guys, if my form is not perfect, I will improve from next videos. So you can leave your feedback. No issues in here. I'm not perfect. I know I'm not perfect. So that was one. He recorded me. I finished. I start fucking crying because I was all emotional. My body was destroyed. I just could not believe I made it. Crying my eyes out. Proud of myself. That's 2. And I broke my own limits. I broke everything I thought was possible. Thanks to that motherfucker, Goggins. You're a hero, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Make your voice be heard, because people are watching. And it was such a huge stepping stone for me. And that was just the beginning of my story, guys. 4 years later, I'm here in my own apartment doing my motherfucking burpees in front of the camera. And I just know that my body can push a lot harder. That I must keep the concentration. That's 3. That if my mind wants it, I can get there. And you can get there too. You must never stop believing in yourself. And I really recommend you to buy that book, man. Can't Harm Me by David Goggins. It changed your life. Oh. 3. It doesn't matter if you see that repeat numbers. The important thing is that we do more than what we had expected to do, not less. Okay, so if I'm not sure which one was the last number because I'm talking, I'm tired and shit, I will just repeat the number and that's it. So it's interesting, right? Because right now I'm tired, of course. My muscles are tired. My muscles would like to stop. They want a break. They're screaming. They get hot. Lactic acid is flowing through my muscles right now. That's 4, by the way. But I just don't give a shit. It's not that I don't love myself and I don't care for my muscles, but I know they can do more. I know that this is a normal process. body's burning is to let me know that I'm working. It's to remind me that I'm alive. That's 5. So I just go through it, right? I just go through it. So like I said, burpees works the body. But it also works the mind. Because it's the mind that is controlling my body. And it's making my body move more and more and more. That's 6. If I don't control my mind and I go into panic mode, I won't be able to complete it. Because my body, honestly, is saying, let's take a break. So you just gotta keep working the mind, man. That's 7. Keep working the mind. You just stop working the mind. Keep your body pushing through it. When you feel that there's no more inside, get into the floor and do one more. And then there's a power you can unlock. But this power is only unlocked by a few that are willing to accept the reality of life. That's 8. Holy shit. And the reality of life is that we're all going to die one day. So if I feel that I cannot keep going, that my body is about to break down, I can decide if I'm going to rest or if I'm going to keep pushing. But when you are at your outer limit, like it was in that marathon, you have to be willing to accept, that's 9 by the way, that you're going to die one day. And it means that you need to take your death to the present moment. And you need to be willing to die now for the workout, die now for your achievements. If you're able to get your mind, holy shit, sweat. Let's go. If you're able to get your mind to the place where you are willing to die in the present moment, that's 10. 10 more to go, guys. Then your mind unlocks everything there is inside of you. Your mind says, right here, that motherfucker. You're going to die. Okay, I will give you everything there is. Everything. You are going to keep going, man. It's incredible. That's one of the techniques that I had to use for my whole 400 burpees routine. Like at 300, I was like, holy shit. I was tired. I wasn't like like I'm going to die, but I felt heavy. And I said, you know what? If I'm going to die now, so be it. And I say it again in this moment. If I'm going to die now, doing the next 10 burpees, so be it. So my brain has no choice. My arms have to move, my legs have to move, because I will keep going until I die. That's 1. Well, not until I die, but... What the fuck? Guys, my camera had like a maximum amount of recording time. I swear to God, I'm just coming in here, putting play, and I'm back to it. There's no rest in this shit. So, to make up, I'm going to start again from zero. Fuck you, limit of the camera. What the fuck does the camera has a limit? Like what? What's that? That's fucking stupid. Anyway, I'm gonna keep working out until I reach whatever it is that I have to reach, my objective. So if my body is going to shut down, so be it. I'm going to keep manually, this one, I'm going to keep manually pushing towards my objective. If you manage to unlock that power, then burpees is not that hard for you, because you're just willing to die while doing it. And of course, I'm not trying to promote the stupidity. I don't want people to go out there and kill themselves. I'm just trying to express what I have learned about my own mind. That's two. And if you find it useful and you want to try by yourself, that's your decision, man. And you have to be responsible for the consequences. So it's not because I'm here and I'm telling you to do that you have to do it. It's not like that. If I tell you to jump down from the bridge, you don't have to jump down. But if you do, that's your responsibility, because you have no direct control of your mind. You control your mind. So I will just express myself and you can decide if it is worth the try or not. That's 3. So get into your own mind, man. Work out, but like I say, not going to the gym. Burpees is a really particular workout, and a lot more if you, just like I'm doing now, you include the squats. It really pumps your body, right? It has your entire body working. Like I said before, it's harder to get injured. It's your own body weight at the end. It's something your body can handle. So, and I don't know if this is scientifically true, by the way. That's for, but that's how I perceive it. I have gone to the gym and I have trained at home, and I just perceive that when training at home, I have had less injuries than when training at the gym, because you gotta manage weights, 5 repetitions for those weights, so many different exercises, so many different machines. It's hard to just get one position wrong in one machine and you end up injuring yourself. But push-ups, man, push-ups, burpees, Navy SEAL burpees, whatever burpees you do, at least for me, just comes naturally. That's 6.
So burpees is a great way to discover your own mind, to explore your own mind, to see how you feel and what you think while you are under immense physical pressure. And if you do it often, like David Goggins says, you will start to callous your mind. And callousing your mind is extremely important, guys. Holy shit, feel my chest filled with blood. So I was 7. So callousing your mind is really important because it is like the callus you build, of course there was a scar below. And all these scars that start to repair, they remain in your memory. So you know what you have done until today. So even if the scar is not here in the present moment no more, you still know what you're capable of. All these calluses over calluses just make you stronger individual. And it makes you stronger at handling hard situations. I don't know if we did number 7, so I'm just going to repeat number 7. That's number 7. And then it's amazing, man, because once you start to push your limits, you know what you're capable of, you know. I know that if my life depended on it, I could exit this house and I could run a full 42-kilometer marathon. If my life really depended on it, if there was no other option, if I was willing to die for it, I know that I could do it. I will probably finish destroying my knee, which is injured. It has been injured like for a year because I destroyed my meniscus. But if my life depended on it, I would be willing to sacrifice my own leg to get to whatever I have to get. I know I can finish this burpees. Because I know I have pushed my body way further than this. This is actually nothing for me. 1, 2, 3. And at the end, this is going to be another testament for me that I can always push further. That's number 8, by the way. If I want so, I can always push more. If I want to, I can do 150 push-ups. I can do 150 push-ups, 150 squats, with burpees included. What's on number 8? Yes, number 8. Don't give a fuck if that was number 7. Let's do more. More is better. Less is bad. More. If you fail counting, repeat again. Do more. Don't skip. If you skip, you become weaker. If you do more, you become stronger. So, like I said, because I have the experience of the marathon in my mind, I know how much I suffered to get to the finish line. I know that I can push my body further. Like I said, maybe my form is not the best as I'm doing this. So I appreciate any advice that you want to give me. But the important thing is that I get to the end. That's 9. As I get to the end, as I get to the end, I can feel. Damn, I almost sleep. 1, 2, and 3. Boom. Okay. And then, as I complete the workout, I kind of start to calm my mind again and understand that I'm stronger than I thought. That if I push myself, I can achieve a lot of things, and you can do the same too. But it requires a lot of effort. It requires you to keep breaking your limits so that you can find which are the things that you need to improve, and which are the things that you can be proud of. So as I usually say, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Yes, sir.